What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. I got something really cool planned today. I've actually got access to a new body of water. Well, not body of water, same body of water. A private bank that's owned by a farmer here locally. A buddy of mine knew who he was. He reached out. He said, hey man, I'm gonna get you a place to fish. So he did that. The guy immediately was like, heck yeah man, come on over. So guess what we're gonna do today? As you guys already know, it is July. It is right in the middle of the flathead spawn, the channel cat spawn. Everything is just kind of like, yeah, when it comes to eating the bait. This is the time of year that I like to take this opportunity and explore new areas. I got some baits. I brought some night crawlers. I got some red worms, and I even got one little surprise. I have a casting net. That's right. I suck at it. Boy, do I suck at it. But we might give that a shot today. We're gonna look at some new water. We're gonna find out what lives there. Well, I know what that is. I know what lives here. Just so you guys know, we are in the epicenter of where wild hogs were turned loose in Indiana. This is literally like ground zero. We might run into a few of those. I don't know. I don't really care. I have a knife on me, whatever. I guess we'll just roll the dice on that one. Anyways, but yeah, so we want to come here. We want to see what kind of bait lives here. We want to look and try and find out where the bait lives. Which is going to give us a better idea of where we want to fish. Let's just stop talking and get to it. Is there like an underground spring right here or something? Oh yeah. There's a thing right there. Cool. This is interesting right here. It's like I don't know. This would be a great place to cast net, I bet. You know, all these bait fish. There's like tons of beds, a little baby gar right there. There's all kinds of stuff. But there's a ton of life. This is interesting. Let's just walk around here. I wonder how deep that is. It looks like there's a little bit of depth right here. It's almost like it's like a little slough. Interesting. And there was a fish right here sitting right there. Probably a carp or something. Ugh, look at that log jam. Look at that puppy over there. Yeah, that's a good one. Heck yeah, outside bend. Ooh. Wanted to show you guys. You see this log jam right out in front of you. You see the root wad right in the front. That to me is like would be one of the first prime places that I would drop a bait right there, right in front of that thing. And then I would work my way around the side. And I'd probably only fish about the first 10-20 feet of that log jam. And then I would see if I could work my way around the back and try and come in from the back side and drop baits back in there. Is this like the biggest turkey track in the world? Look at these freaking things. It's like a velociraptor or something. Anyways, this bank right here, I wanted you guys to see this current. So you've got like a shallow, this like shallow area. It's on the inside of a bend, and it's coming through, it's coming through, it's coming through, and then it hits this bend. And look at this right here. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but there's like a beautiful break line right here. And then you have nice calm water that's kind of coming in here. This right here, this would be an all-nighter. This is the kind of place you become all night, because you have structure down there, you have structure here, you have structure there and there. Like you've got places where flatheads are hanging out during the daytime, 100%. And as soon as that sun goes down, these are the kind of places right here that are going to come in here and they're going to hunt. There's probably suckers in here. There's buffaloes. There's shad. Everything is hanging out in this pool right here. Super duper cool. I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay, look right out here in front of me. You can see a few wakes. There's something out there working. I want to see if I can't sneak up and get a good look at it. Okay, there's definitely some shad. I can definitely see some shad here. What is those big fish working though? What are they? What are you? I mean, I don't know if they're big fish coming in there and trying to eat shad, or they're carp. Those are definitely shad out there, 100%. I don't know what they are. I don't know. We need to go back and get our cast net. That's what the hell we need to do, for sure. Let's see if I can't get a little closer, find out what these are. There's another one. There's one that rolled right there. I wonder what those are. I have to know. Tons of bait fish right here. It's unbelievable how many bait fish are right here. And if those fish are here, fish that eat them are here. All right, so I got a good look at what those fish are, and I still don't know what they are. So yeah, I think we're gonna go back and get some gear. We're gonna come back, we're gonna test this bank out. We're gonna see what exactly is in that water, what exactly is living in there, and how we need to approach it, and whether or not it's gonna be worth our time. So let's do it. So a little bit change of plan. I decided to go ahead and go back to my truck, and I was gonna get my cast net and some rods and some reels and grab some bait and try and catch some bait fish just to see what's there. So I decided to go ahead and exit that strategy, and we're just gonna take a little bit better look at the bank. Plus, I just wanted to get into the AC units. We got 125,000 degrees outside, and I don't even know if you can hear what I'm saying right now. This is actually a really nice road. So we'll see when you come back. Holy crap, boys and girls. We got something interesting here. We got something very, very interesting here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. What we got going on down here? Look at all that freaking timber. Look at that. Look at all that down the bank. Timber like that on an outside bin. Oh my God, I love it. We got a little bit of timber right here. This would all be an excellent place. Oh my goodness. We got a beautiful rock bar over there on the other side. I want to take a better look at all this timber right here. I want to see how deep it is. Look at this backflow. Look at this, it's flowing back. You got your current seam out here. You've got a little bit of depth. You've got structure downriver, and you got structure upriver. You got structure out here in the middle. This is a place right here, right along this bank. This is one of the places I would definitely set up for the evening. Let's keep looking. All right, so this is going to be about as far this way as we can go. There's definitely some fish laying in here. 100%. Well, I'm glad I came back here. Man, look at this spot. I mean, I love this spot right here. This is the kind of location that you would definitely pull an all-nighter right here. I ain't saying you'd catch a giant, but something moves through this bank 100%. You definitely catch some fish off this bank. Look at this right here. This is an excellent spot to drop a big live green sunfish or something right now. This is a really good piece of structure right here that I really like. We're not going to be able to fish it, but I really like it. Maybe right here would be a good place to post up for an evening. I put a bait right out here in front of me, and I put another one out here. I mean, this whole bank right here is just really, I mean, it really just screams flathead right here. So just a continuation from my last video, guys. These are exactly the kind of banks that I'm looking for. I'm reading current seams, I'm looking at structure, what kind of depth is there. And depth is, again, depth is relevant. This water, I mean, I can't imagine it's more than 3 feet deep. Like, it might be 4, but I can't imagine it being much deeper than that at all. This right here is just prime locations. Solid poison ivy. Shoo! That actually looks like a really good bank right down through here. But there really is just no good way to fish it. So we're gonna keep moving. Onward! Alright, so we're gonna test something out. We're gonna see how deep all this is. It ain't real deep. Alright, I'm like the world's worst cast netter, so let's just give this a shot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, that was terrible. That wasn't bad. And nothing. Nothing. Now that's a throw. So we'll do a quick bank analysis here on this bank right here behind me. So as you can see, I'm just going to pan to the left here. We're going to walk this way, and that really looks like an interesting piece of water. It's almost like a little slough, right? Where You have your river coming out on a hard bend right here, and there's just like this little inlet drainage area that drains up out of that field. If this was a foot deeper, I'd be super excited about it. Problem is, it's between 10 and 12 inches deep pretty much all the way through it, and that normally wouldn't be a problem for me, but it's just such a big area to cover. And there really is, I mean, it's just very difficult to cover such a shallow area this big, right? I'm definitely more interested in this bank up here. You can see that sandbar, how it like just makes a hard angle up there. I'm definitely more interested in that bank for sure. One thing that I really like about this spot right here though is that really clear current break right here. I really like that. There's a ton of bait in here. So I know that big fish move through here. There's no doubt in my mind, but it would almost be such a guessing game of like when you'd have to have baits in here all the time. But it may be what we do. So you guys seen some really good banks. I was really happy to show them to you. You guys by no means saw most of this place. I mean, you guys probably literally saw about 25% of the bank that's on this property. And I have access to all of it. We're going to analyze a lot more of these banks. This is really just a continuation of my last video, where we actually go out and physically look at a bank that neither one of us have ever actually seen before, and just take a look at it. These little scouting trips right here, absolutely paramount, right? You got to get out, you got to beat feet, you got to go through some crap, you got to deal with crap, you need to ask permission. There's a ton of things you got to do to get access to these banks, right? I mean, let's just face it, like there's not a ton of areas that are public access that you can just go. You got to knock on doors. There's just no other way around it. I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. I hope you got something out of it. Can't wait to fish this place. I'll see you in the next one.